Hello students, welcome back to this channel. In this video we are going to see the 7th derivation of chapter 2 electric potential and capacitance in physics of class 12 CBSE. Come on, let us move on to the derivation. Before that, I would like to remind you, don't forget to subscribe this channel, share it with your friends and click the bell icon so that you would get notifications as and when upload the videos. Now, derive an expression for potential energy of a dipole in a uniform electric field. Here is a uniform electric field. As the electric field lines are parallel to each other, so it's an uniform electric field. In this uniform electric field, an electric dipole is placed. Here comes the electric dipole. A, B is the electric dipole. At this edge, minus Q is placed, and at this edge, plus Q is placed, and they are separated by a small distance 2A. And here a force is acting in this direction, so it is plus Q E vector. And here also another force is acting in this direction, which is equal to minus QE. Now, here what you have done is, from B, a perpendicular line is drawn, and here from A, this line is extended, and both the lines meet at point C. So, actually, this is the perpendicular distance in between these two forces. Here a force plus QE is there, and here a force minus QE is there. So this is the perpendicular distance in between these two forces. Don't get confused, not this distance. This is the length of the dipole, but this is the perpendicular distance. By keeping this thing in mind, let us continue with the derivation. Now, for the sake of simplicity, I have drawn the right angle triangle once again from the previous diagram. So this is the diagram. So A, B, C, and here is the angle theta. So sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. So from this diagram, opposite side is BC and hypotenuse is AB. So BC is equal to, if AB goes this side, AB sin theta. Therefore, BC is equal to AB sin theta. Here is a little description about the diagram. AB is nothing but the dipole of length 2A. Now, first we are going to find out the torque. What is the formula to calculate the torque? Either force into perpendicular distance between the two forces. Already we have seen there are two forces acting in opposite directions. In these two forces, let us take either of the forces and we need to multiply it with the perpendicular distance between the two forces. That's what I have said already. Perpendicular distance is nothing but this BC. I mean BC. Okay. So in the next step, either force, I have taken one force QE into the perpendicular distance is BC. So QE into the value of BC, we have already found AB sin theta. In the next step, QE into AB is nothing but 2A. I mean the length of the dipole, sin theta. In the next step, we have rearranged the terms and write. So Q into 2A E sin theta. Q into 2A is nothing but small p, which is the dipole moment. So in the place of Q into 2A, let me write P. So tau, that is the torque, is equal to PE sin theta. So now we have got the expression for tau, that is torque. Then work done in rotating the dipole through an angle d theta. Now let us imagine that we are rotating the dipole through an angle, very small angle d theta. For that we need to do some work, that is work done. For that the formula is dw is equal to tau into d theta. So in the place of tau, let us write Pe sin theta into d theta. Now let us integrate it. So integration of dw is equal to integration of Pe sin theta d theta. The angle is rotated from theta 1 to theta 2, so the limits are there. On integration, dw becomes w is equal to P and E are constant, so they are taken outside. So Pe into sin theta d theta. In the next step, integration of sin theta is nothing but minus cos theta. So it is written. Now we are going to put the limits. So Pe into minus cos theta 2 minus of minus cos theta 1. So in the next step, Pe minus cos theta 2 minus into minus plus cos theta 1. So in the next step, W is equal to Pe into cos 1. The plus term is written first and cos theta 2. The minus term is written next. Now, this is the expression for work done. This work done is stored as the potential energy U of the dipole. So in the place of W, let me write the symbol for potential energy. So U is equal to Pe into cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Now, when theta 1 is equal to 90 degree, it means in the beginning the dipole is kept perpendicular to the direction of the electric field. So theta 1 is 90 degree and it is rotated to an angle of theta. So theta 2 is equal to theta. Then the expression becomes like this. U is equal to Pe cos 90 degree minus cos theta. Cos 90 is nothing but 0. So 0 minus cos theta. So in the next step, plus into minus minus. So U is equal to minus Pe cos theta. In the next step, minus Pe cos theta is equal to P vector dot E vector. That's what I have given note. In the mathematics, in vector algebra, you might have learned A vector dot B vector is equal to AB cos theta. So AB cos theta is equal to A vector dot B vector. So P cos theta is nothing but P vector dot E vector. So with this derivation has come to an end. Sometimes they may ask for the conditions of stable and unstable equilibrium. So it is better we learn them also. So first case is when theta is equal to 0 degree. Then what will happen? U is equal to minus Pe cos 0. The value of cos 0 is 1. So finally we get U is equal to minus Pe. In this case, potential energy is minimum because negative sign has come. Hence, it is in the orientation of stable equilibrium. So this is the condition. U is equal to minus P is the condition for stable equilibrium. Then, when theta is equal to 180 degree, U is equal to minus Pe cos 180 degree minus Pe into the value of cos 180 is minus 1. So minus into minus plus. So U is equal to plus Pe. In this case, the potential energy is maximum. Hence, it is the orientation of unstable equilibrium. So the condition for unstable equilibrium is U is equal to plus Pe. In other words, the condition for unstable equilibrium is theta must be 180 degree. Then comes the position of zero energy. When theta is equal to 90 degree, it means when the dipole is kept perpendicular to the direction of the electric field, then the theta becomes 90 degree. So U is equal to minus Pe cos 90. Cos 90 value is 0. So altogether the value, the expression becomes 0. So the potential energy becomes 0 when when the dipole is kept perpendicular to the direction of the electric field. These things will help you in 1 mark questions and competitive exams like NEET and other things. So keep them in mind and learn them well. So with this video has come to an end. Let us meet with another video in the next session.
Like, share and comment and subscribe our channel and click bell button for more videos. Thank you.